Bigfoot in Oklahoma has been a huge thing as far as Native American culture. There's history all the way back into the 1800s. Right now, we have more and more people moving out to the countryside, and they're having more and more contact with the Bigfoot. We've got one location that's 800 acres of woods that supports multiple Bigfoot right now. Any place that's got a sizable habitat for them to stay in as far as woods, water, food supply, pretty much most of eastern Oklahoma. We actually just cast a couple of knuckle prints over here this weekend. Some of our researchers were out in a listening post just south of Stillwell here, and apparently one was sitting there watching them in the creek bed because it looked like it had its knuckles into the bank, and they were able to cast the knuckles, and of course it's about 3 times the size of my knuckles. That's how big they are. And of course it actually happened just down the street, or down the creek I should say, from where 12 witnesses seen a Bigfoot step out of the water and stand behind a tree for a while. So it's a pretty active area where they had all this activity last night. And of course we do have hair samples, we have grass balls over here that have been thrown at us in the middle of a field. So yeah, it's all kinds of great evidence. I used to take my family out basically ghost hunting. You know, that was the big fad with the ghost hunters on TV and stuff like that. So we went out, and one night we had something really strange happening. Something big kept moving around behind us. So we went out the next day and found footprints and where something had jumped off of a little cliff down onto some pea gravel and left a big old butt print. So we started getting more and more involved in it, and eventually we started our own group, and it just transformed into this huge international group that we've turned into.